चालू कर दिया।
क्या करना है, बस हो गया।
अब कुछ नहीं करना।
बस यही आना है मुझे, यही करना है क्लिक।
क्लिक नहीं करना, अभी चल रहा है। जैसे मान लीजिए हो जाए ना, जैसे ये किस किस वीडियो पे।
वीडियो पे म्यूट किया हुआ है ना? ये म्यूट है ना? म्यूट है मतलब मैं बोल रही हूँ, मुझे समझ में आ रहा है।
अरे घर में वो वायरिंग का काम चल रहा है।
वो अपने घर की वायर देना।
घर की वायर। अरे कोई भी चलेगी यार, वायर ही तो है।
घर की वायरिंग मतलब लाइफ का बिगेस्ट गिफ्ट।
15 क्वालिटी टेस्ट अप्रूव्ड। KEI वायर्स देते हैं हर सिचुएशन में कॉन्फिडेंस। मैं भी तो यही कह रहा था।
KEI वायर्स
हर टेंशन से
चलती रहे। वायरिंग का काम चल रहा है ना।
वो अपने घर की वायर देना, घर की वायर।
अरे कोई भी चलेगी यार, वायर ही तो है।
घर की वायरिंग मतलब लाइफ का बिगेस्ट गिफ्ट।
15 क्वालिटी टेस्ट अप्रूव्ड। KEI वायर्स देते हैं हर सिचुएशन में कॉन्फिडेंस। मैं भी तो यही कह रहा था।
KEI वायर्स
हर टेंशन से
चलती रहे। में वो वायरिंग का काम चल रहा है ना,
वो अपने घर की वायर देना, घर की वायर्स।
अरे कोई भी चलेगी यार, वायर ही तो है।
घर की वायरिंग मतलब लाइफ का बिगेस्ट गेम।
15 क्वालिटी टेस्ट अप्रूव्ड। केईआई वायर्स देते हैं हर सिचुएशन में कॉन्फिडेंस। मैं भी तो यही कह रहा था।
KEI वायर्स
हर टेंशन से
चलती रहे।
हाँ, मैंने ज्वाइन कर लिया है ना।
Namaskar. Good afternoon, dear shareholders, board of directors, auditors, and scrutinizers who have joined us today in the 31st annual general meeting of the company through video conference and physically. I am Kishore Kunal, company secretary of the company, and I have joined this meeting from registered office of the company at D90 Okla Industrial Area, Phase 1, New Delhi 20. Before commencing the proceedings of the AGM, I would like to inform all the attendees about the following points. This AGM is being organized through video conference, which is in compliance with the guidelines issued by the MCA and SEBI. The company has made all the efforts to enable all of you to participate in the meeting through video conferencing mode and to vote electronically. As the AGM is being held through video conference, the facility for appointment of proxies was not applicable, and hence the proxy register for inspection is not available. The proceeding of this annual general meeting shall be deemed to have been conducted at the registered office of the company at New Delhi. Attendees can post their queries in the Q&A box, and same will be replied to the respective shareholders within a week's time. All the members who have joined the meeting are by default placed on mute mode in order to transact the meeting in a smooth and transparent manner. Upon commencement of the Q&A session, I will announce the name of the shareholders who have registered as a speaker shareholder at the meeting. The speaker shareholder, if they are present, will thereafter unmute, and then they can ask their query and express their views. The shareholders are advised to use the headphones for clear audio and switch off other background applications. If there is any connectivity issue at a speaker shareholder's end, we will request the next speaker to ask the query in the meantime. All the shareholders who has registered themselves as a speaker are requested to limit their timeline to 2 minutes for their query. The company has also provided a webcast facility to view the live proceedings of this meeting. Members may note that this AGM is being recorded. Please do not disclose any sensitive personal information or personally identifiable information belonging to you or any other person that has no bearing on this meeting. The Register of Directors and KMP, Register of Contracts and Arrangements, and other documents which has been mentioned in the notice of the AGM have been made available electronically for inspection during the AGM. Members seeking to inspect any of these documents can send their request at cs@kei-ind.com. The company had provided remote e-voting facility to all the shareholders from August 29, 2023 to August 31st, 2023 on all the resolutions which has been set forth in the notice of the AGM dated 31st July 2023. Members who have not casted their vote yet have the option to cast their vote during this AGM, and a window of 15 minutes will be provided during which the members can cast the vote if they have not already casted their vote. These are the instructions for the shareholders, and I am sure that you will keep the same in mind during the course of this AGM. With this, now I request our CMD sir to address you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Kunal. Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, dear shareholders, and all my colleagues sitting in this room. I welcome you all to the 31st Annual General Meeting of your company, which has been convened through video conferencing in compliance with the Companies Act 2013, read with circulars issued by the Ministry of Corporate Affairs and SEBI. I am informed that we have the requisite quorum present through video conference to conduct the proceedings of this meeting. I welcome my other colleagues on the board of your company to the 31st Annual General Meeting. Now let me ask your board of directors to introduce themselves. First, I request the directors who have joined this Annual General Meeting through video conference to introduce themselves. I request Mrs. Archana Gupta to introduce herself.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Archana Gupta. I am a non-independent director on the board of KEI and member of Finance Committee. I am attending the AGM online from our residence at Delhi. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Archana. Now I request all the directors present on the dais to introduce themselves. I request Mr. Sadhuram Bansal to introduce himself.
Good afternoon, everybody. I am an independent director on the board of KEI Industries Limited. I am also a member of the audit committee and risk management committee. I am attending this meeting, AGM meeting, from the registered office of the company at New Delhi. Thank you.
Thank you, Bansal ji. Now I request Pawan Bhulusaria ji to introduce himself. इसकी जरूरत है क्या?
I am an independent director on the board of KEI Industries Limited. I am also the chairman of the audit committee, CSR committee, chairman of committee, and member of nomination and remuneration committee and stakeholder relations committee. I am attending this meeting from the registered office of the company at Oakland, New Delhi. Thank you.
Thank you, Pawan ji. Now I request Mr. Vikram Bhartiya ji to introduce himself.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am an independent director on the board of KEI Industries Limited. I am also the chairman of nomination and remuneration committee and member of audit committee and stakeholders relationship committee. I am attending the AGM from registered office of the company at New Delhi. Thank you.
Thank you, Bhartiya ji. Now I request Ms. Shalini Gupta ji to introduce herself.
I am Shalini Gupta, an independent director on the board of KEI Industries Limited. I am attending the AGM from the registered office of the company at New Delhi.
Thank you, Shalini ji. Now I request Shri Kishan Gopal ji Somani ji to introduce himself.
Good afternoon, everybody. I am Kishan Gopal Somani, independent director on the board of KEI Industries Limited. I am also a member of the audit committee. I am attending this AGM from the registered office of the company at Oakland, New Delhi. Thank you.
Thank you, Somani ji. Now I request Shri Vijay Bhushan ji to introduce himself.
Good afternoon, everybody. Very warm welcome to our shareholders today. I am Vijay Bhushan. I am an independent director on the board of KEI Industries Limited. Also the chairman of the stakeholder relationship committee and a member of the nomination and remuneration committee, as well as the share of attending this AGM from the registered office of the company at home. Thank you.
Thank you, Vijay ji. Now I request Mr. Akshit Devij Gupta to introduce himself.
Good afternoon. I am Akshay Devyaj Gupta, I am a whole-time director on the board of KEI Industries Limited. I am attending this AGM from our registered office of the company at New Delhi. Thank you.
Thank you, Akshit. Now I request Mr. Rajiv Gupta to introduce himself.
Good afternoon, everybody. I am Rajiv Gupta, ED Finance and CFO and full-time director of the company. I am also member of the Finance Committee, CSR Committee, and Risk Management Committee. I am joining this AGM from the registered office of the company at Okla, New Delhi. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Rajiv. We also have with us the internal auditors of the company, Mr. Praveen Kumar Jain, partner of Messrs. Jagdish Chand and Company. I request him to introduce himself.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Praveen Kumar Jain, partner of Messrs. Jagdish Chand and Company. I am attending this meeting from the registered office of the company at Okla, New Delhi. Thank you.
Thank you, Praveenji. We also have with us the statutory auditors of the company, Mr. Pavan Kumar Agarwal, partners of Messrs. Pavan Shubham and Company. I request him to introduce himself.
Good afternoon. I am Pavan Kumar Agarwal, partner of Pavan Shubham and Company. I am attending this meeting from the registered office of the company at Okla, New Delhi.
Thank you, Pavanji. We also have with us the scrutinizers of this meeting, Mr. Sumit Kumar Batra, proprietor of SK Batra and Associates. I request him to introduce himself.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Sumit Kumar Batra, proprietor of SK Batra and Associates. I am appointed as scrutinizer on the 31st annual general meeting of KEI Industries Limited. I am attending the AGM from the registered office of the company at Okla, New Delhi. Thank you.
Thank you, Sumitji. Dear members, the notice convening this AGM and a copy of annual report for the financial year ended March 31st, 2023 have already been circulated to members of the company through email, and notice in this regard was also published in the newspapers. With your permission, I shall take them as read. Dear shareholders, with your permission, for agenda item number 5 of the notice, I request Mr. Vikram Bhartia, a non-interested and independent director of the company, to act as chairman. Now, with your permission, I will begin my formal address to the shareholders. Dear shareholders, it is my pleasure to present the annual report for the financial year 2022-23, setting out the financial and operational progress made by the company during this period, as well as our plans and priorities for the future. Through the combination of our growth strategy, our diversified business model, and our disciplined execution, we have continued to deliver positive outcomes for all our stakeholders. We have also stayed focused on strengthening our organization's underlying capabilities to deliver higher growth in the future. While the global economy is still reeling under uncertainties, India today continues to hold its own, having emerged as the world's fastest growing major economy. The impetus being given by the government to strengthen the infrastructure, drive manufacturing transformation, and foster the emergence of a digitally empowered economy is powering this momentum. Nearly a decade of multi-dimensional reforms and initiatives taken by the government is also now beginning to make its impact felt. Amidst a backdrop of favorable macroeconomic indicators and positive consumer sentiments, our company has delivered a strong performance for the year. Although we did encounter some challenges in commodity pricing due to supply chain disruptions caused by the ongoing geopolitical crisis, we successfully navigated these hurdles. In financial year 22-23, our net sales amounted to rupees 6,912 crore, reflecting a strong growth of 20.7% compared to previous year's rupees 5,727 crores. Our EBITDA for the year reached rupees 734 crore, indicating a growth of 21.58% from the previous year's rupees 604 crore. Despite the inflationary environment, we effectively managed our inventories and input costs, maintaining a stable EBITDA margin of 10.62% similar to last year's figure of 10.54%. Our profit after tax stood at rupees 477 crore, making an impressive growth of 26.89% in comparison to previous year's rupees 376 crore. Additionally, our profit after tax margin improved to 6.91% from 6.57% in the previous year. We have successfully repaid all our debt, including term loans, and now stand as a net debt-free company. This accomplishment has further strengthened our balance sheet, providing us with strategic flexibility and the ability to self-fund our capital expenditure and working capital requirements. Recognizing our fiscal prudence and discipline, credit rating agencies like India Rating and Research has affirmed our rating AA with positive outlook for long-term bank facilities and reaffirmed our A1 plus rating for short-term bank facilities. Aligned with our strategy to grow our retail business, we strengthened our distribution network and implemented focused measures for increasing our brand salience. These efforts yielded the desired results, with our retail sales achieving a robust year-on-year growth of 31%. With this, the contribution of retail sales to our overall sales mix has increased to 44% from 40% in the previous year. A key development for the year was embarking on digitalization of our sales and marketing activities. This digital transformation will play a crucial role in achieving our near-term goal of increasing the retail business share to 50% in the overall sales mix. The higher proportion of retail in our business mix will help in further lowering our working capital requirements, optimizing our receivable cycles, and improving cash flow generation. Our domestic institutional high tension and low tension cables business delivered strong growth, achieving a 22% increase. While most product categories performed well, we faced a temporary setback in the sales of extra high voltage cables due to deferment of customer orders due to delay in project clearances. Looking ahead, we are confident that our unique capabilities in extra high voltage cable manufacturing, diverse product portfolio, and our strong customer relationship will enable us to capture new opportunities. In our international business, for FY23 marked a resurgence as the world gradually returned to normalcy, following the disruptions caused by the pandemic. Through strategic expansion in product offerings and geographical reach, we achieved a robust 18% growth in the export sales. Alongside the financial achievements, a significant milestone for the year was obtaining product approvals from the US regulator. This accomplishment is the result of nearly 2 years of dedicated efforts by our team to secure the certification. The US pre-qualification has further enhanced our export potential, and we are committed to increasing the contribution of export sales to our total sales. Our commitment to sustainable long-term growth is foundation of our company's strength. The commitment drives us to invest in our business, providing a solid platform for expansion. Over the past 15 years, KEI has achieved a consistent growth at CAGR of 15%. Now we are aiming for an even higher growth rate. To support our growth ambition, we will be making a capital expenditure of approximately rupees 1,000 crore over next 3 to 4 years to establish a state-of-the-art manufacturing facility in Gujarat. We have already acquired the necessary land, and the first phase of the facility is expected to be operational within 18 months from the start of construction. In addition, considering the timeline for the Gujarat facilities operation and the strong demand environment, we are investing rupees 40 to 50 crore in brownfield capex at Chinchpada unit and rupees 100 to 110 crore in Pathredi unit at Bhiwadi. These significant investments, entirely funded from internal accruals, demonstrate our proactive approach to enhancing our manufacturing capabilities and capacity. They align with our commitment to meeting customer needs and sustaining our growth trajectory. As a socially responsible company, we are dedicated to creating value by improving environmental and societal outcomes. In pursuit of this commitment, we have undertaken several noteworthy initiatives during the year. Our significant step was entering into a partnership with ISKCON, a renowned global organization serving society for over 5 decades, for establishing a de-addiction center. This center will provide support to individuals struggling with substance abuse, helping them rebuild their lives. Other key corporate social endeavors, including the construction of a new building for a Vedic school in Vargal, Telangana, supporting Vanvasi Kalyan Ashram, in providing holistic education to tribal students and offering eye care support to underprivileged individuals. To address our environmental goals, we have implemented sewage treatment plants, rainwater harvesting systems, and actively promote the use of renewable energy throughout our operations. We continue to prioritize the highest level of occupational health and safety at all our sites for ensuring the well-being of our employees. Looking ahead, we are well positioned to take advantage of the positive long-term industry fundamentals. The recent 2023-24 budget has demonstrated the government's strong commitment to infrastructure development, with a significant 33% increase in the allocation for capital expenditure, amounting to a record-breaking of rupees 10 trillion. The government has also identified 100 critical transport infrastructure projects for implementation. The outlay for the PM Awas Yojana to address the challenge of urban housing shortage has also been increased by 66% in the budget. The creation of the National Infrastructure Pipeline and the Gati Shakti scheme are among the other recent initiatives to strengthen infrastructure. Projects are being undertaken with full vigor across power, railways, urban railway systems, airports, highways, ports, and renewable energy, among others. The revamped distribution sector scheme, RDSS, aimed at modernizing and strengthening the power distribution infrastructure, is also seeing an increase in the projects. The government-driven Power for All program also continues to gain traction. These ambitious infrastructure endeavors are poised to create substantial demand for wires and cables in the coming years. The demand for wires and cables is also growing with a revival in the private sector investments across steel, oil and gas, petrochemicals, cement and other industries. Moreover, the government's focus on production-linked incentive scheme is incentivizing private investments in manufacturing sectors, which bodes well for the India's wires and cable industry. Finally, our diversified business model ensures that we have multiple avenues for growth, mitigating any potential volatility in the specific markets. With a clear growth strategy in place, we are confident in our trajectory and remain steadfast in expanding our business. Viewed by India's projected rapid growth and our strong presence in the international markets, we are ready to capitalize on the unfolding opportunities and further accelerate our momentum. I would like to take this opportunity to express my gratitude to our customers, bankers, financial institutions, and central and state government bodies for their steadfast support and confidence. I am also thankful to our channel partners, business associates, suppliers, and employees for their contribution to our shared success. Finally, I extend my appreciation to our shareholders and other stakeholders for their continued trust. At KEI, while we are proud of our past achievements, we remain confident that the future holds even greater potential. Through our ongoing investments in long-term growth, we are committed to scaling new heights and delivering enhanced value to all. Thank you. Kunal, you can now take over.
Thank you, sir, for your detailed speech. I now request our statutory auditor, Mr. Pawan Kumar Agrawal, to read out the auditor's report for the benefit of the shareholders.
Thank you, Kunal. In the interest of the time, I would be reading the first two paragraphs of our audit report. We have audited the accompanying standalone and consolidated financial statement of KEI Industries, which comprises standalone and consolidated balance sheet as at 31st March 2026, and the standalone and consolidated statement of profit and loss, including other comprehensive income, the standalone and consolidated statement of cash flow, the standalone and consolidated statement of changes in equity for the year ended September. Notes to the financial statement, including a summary of significant account quality and other explanatory information. In our opinion, and to the best of our information, and according to the explanation given to us, the aforesaid standalone and consolidated financial statement is the information required by the Companies Act 2013 in the manner so required and gave a true and fair view in conformity with the Indian accounting standard prescribed under Section 133 of Act, read with the company's rules 2015 as amended, and other accounting principles generally accepted in India of the state of affairs of the company as at 31st March 2023, and its profit, total comprehensive income, cash flow, equity for the year end on that date, and there is no qualification in our rule.
Thank you, sir. Dear shareholders, pursuant to the provisions of Companies Act 2013 and SEBI LODR regulations, the company has provided the facility for e-voting by electronic means to all the shareholders. For this purpose, we have engaged NSDL as a service provider for providing the e-voting facility. The company provided remote e-voting facility to all the shareholders of the company as on the cutoff date August 25, 2023. Members attending the AGM today who have not cast their vote by remote e-voting are entitled to exercise their right even today, and a window of 15 minutes will be provided after the conclusion of this AGM. Mr. Sumit Kumar Batra, practicing company secretary, has been appointed by the board as the scrutinizer for conducting the e-voting process in a fair and transparent manner. The results will be declared on or before 48 hours after considering the e-voting done today by the members participating in this AGM, and also the remote e-voting already done by the members earlier. The e-voting results along with the scrutinizer's report shall be placed on the company's website www.kei-ind.com and on the website of NSDL. The company shall simultaneously forward the results to the stock exchanges, that is the National Stock Exchange of India Limited, BSE Limited, and the Calcutta Stock Exchange Limited, where the shares of the company are listed. As the meeting is convened through VC, resolutions have already been put to vote through remote voting, and the requirement to propose and second are not applicable for this meeting. Dear shareholders, thank you for joining today and for taking time to participate in today's annual general meeting. Before we go live with the Q&A session, there are some points which I just wanted to remind all of you. Kindly turn on your video when you are projected on the broadcast screen, unmute yourself and proceed to ask the questions or express your view. Kindly mention your folio number, name, and the locations from where you are joining this meeting. You are requested to limit all your queries to 2 minutes because there are a number of participants. Once you have asked your questions, you can mute yourself and continue to watch the proceedings of this annual general meeting. We have received several requests from the shareholders. As a speaker shareholder, let me call the first speaker shareholder, Mr. Jasmeet Singh Ji. If he is in the meeting, you are requested to unmute yourself and express your views or ask the query if any. Jasmeet Singh Ji, the first shareholder speaker.
Auditor, can you confirm if I am audible and visible both?
Yeah, you are audible. You can go ahead.
Thank you. Thank you. Dear Chairman, Shri Anil Gupta Ji, Director, Madam Archana Gupta Ji, Board of Directors, key personals, and everyone attending this virtual AGM. Good afternoon, everyone. I, along with my group of shareholders, are attending this virtual call, and we share the similar opinion on the working of our company. Chairman, sir, the year under review has been an excellent year for our company. Glad to see healthy overall growth on all fronts.
Sir, this is all due to your guidance and support that we witnessed an all-round growth on all parameters. 15% CAGR increase of business operations over last several years. And more impressive is the consistent increase of net profit margins, which reflects the efficiencies those are continuously being worked upon. Today, we are a net debit-free company, and I applaud this. Just a couple of years back, we were looking for a five-figure market capitalization, and with almighty blessings, the market capitalization has reached 25,000 crores now. The increase of market capitalization has graduated us from a small company to a mid-sized company. This is commendable, and thanks to the management for their concerted efforts. Chairman, sir, today the business opportunities are immense in our area of our business operations. The government thrust on infrastructure development with an allocation of 111 lakh crores in the infrastructure projects seems to be a substantial, say significant opportunity to capitalization for us to capitalize. And we trust our leadership team to take this charge, making the best of this. Sir, I have a couple of generic questions on which I request you to give your inputs. The first one, while the demand for EHV cables is rapidly increasing in India, and incidentally, there are only few manufacturers in this segment, would like to know the size of EHV market, especially in 220 kV and above segment up to 400 kV, and how this segment at what place this segment is going. A related question is that what percentage of this market size are we confident of obtaining and retaining? My second question is with regard to India's plans to develop 250 ropeway projects worth 1,25 lakh crores over a period of next 5 years, which were announced by the Honorable Union Minister of Road and Transport few months back. Would like to know our management view on banking of this huge opportunity. Now, Chair, before I conclude, I would like to place on record high standards of corporate governance as shown by Chief Finance ED Rajiv Gupta and Compliance Officer and Company Secretary Kishore Kunal and their team and their respective teams. And so, Chairman and everyone connected on this call, as we aspire for a bigger tomorrow with deep commitment to grow, we will not, it will not be too far when we will turn into a large size company. We, Jasmeet Singh and group, sign off here and confirm supporting all resolutions. All the best. Thank you.
Yeah, Jasmeet ji and other dear shareholders, as asked, queried by Mr. Jasmeet Singh ji regarding the market size of extra high voltage cable, the present market size is close to around 3,000 crore, and which is basically 220 kV, 132 to 400 kV market, and we are a significant player in this business, and substantial order booking has been there. Last year, due to non-clearances of certain projects and right of the way, the execution could not be done, which is being done now in this financial year, and the shortfall will be fulfilled. Gap will be fulfilled in this financial year, and we expect that with massive urbanization taking place, this market is poised to grow substantially in the coming years. Thank you.
Thank you. So our next speaker is Santosh Bhutani ji. If you are present in the meeting, you can unmute yourself. Santosh Bhutani ji, if you are in the meeting, you can unmute. The next, I will call Subhas Chand Badwa ji, if he is in the meeting. Either of you, Santosh Bhutani ji or Subhas Chandra Badwa ji. Okay.
Mr. Bhutani, please unmute. हेलो सर,
Yes,
मेरी
sir.
आवाज आ रही है?
हाँ जी आ रही है।
जी 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 जी। बहुत बहुत नमस्कार चेयरमैन साहब, पूरी टीम को और हमारे सभी एम्प्लॉइज को। सर, हमारी कंपनी ने जो अचीवमेंट दिखाई है, मैंने एनुअल रिपोर्ट देखी है आपकी, और सीएस की टीम ने बड़ी मेहनत की है। 359 पेज की बैलेंस शीट देखी मैंने। आपने जो ये एक पौधा लगाया था कृष्णा इलेक्ट्रिकल इंडस्ट्री का, सर ये तो इतना पावन नाम है, और इस पावन नाम ने आपको, इस हमारी कंपनी को ना केवल इंडिया में बल्कि वर्ल्ड में भी एक अच्छी पोजीशन पर खड़ा किया हुआ है। सर, ये बड़े हर्ष की बात है कि हमारी कंपनी 60 कंट्री में प्रोडक्ट्स हमारा एक्सपोर्ट करती है। टॉप 3 ऑर्गेनाइज प्लेयर हैं हम इंडिया के अंदर। WNC में हमारे पास 1900 डीलर है, 1900 डीलर हैं सर, और 2000 इंस्टीट्यूशनल कस्टमर हैं सर। सर, हमारा प्रॉफिट आफ्टर टैक्स मार्जिन 6.91% है, और हमारी कंपनी के पास अभी आगे करने के लिए 1000 करोड़ स्टेट ऑफ आर्ट मैन्युफैक्चरिंग फैसिलिटी इन गुजरात इन नेक्स्ट 3 और 4 ईयर के लिए 70 एकड़ में जो आप करने जा रहे हैं, ये कंपनी को बहुत ऊंचा लेके जाएगा सर। आपके विजन को सलाम, आपके बिजनेस मॉडल को सलाम। और मैं ये हमारे जो एग्जीक्यूटिव डायरेक्टर हैं श्री अक्षित दिवेश गुप्ता जी और राजीव गुप्ता जी, इनकी कड़ी मेहनत, और बाकी डायरेक्टर्स तो हैं ही हैं। इस कंपनी को सर ऐसी जगह पहुंचा दिया है आपने, और बहुत ही अच्छी लग रहा है सर। सर 22-23 में सेल हमारी 6912 करोड़ थी, और लास्ट 15 साल का अगर रिकॉर्ड देखते हैं तो आपने हर साल अपने ग्रोथ हासिल किया। और कंपनी के पास जो ऑर्डर बुक है सर, वो 3500 करोड़ का है, जो ये दर्शाता है कि कंपनी फंडामेंटल बहुत ही स्ट्रांग है। कंपनी के पास बहुत ही अच्छी भविष्य की वो कह सकते हैं संयोजा है। सर, 2 सवाल
थोड़ा सा एक्सपीडाइट कीजिए, दूसरे को भी मौका देना है।
दो सवाल हैं सर। एक तो कंपटीशन फ्रंट को लेकर, क्या इससे हमारे को कुछ इसमें हमारे आगे बढ़ने में कोई दिक्कत तो ऐसे नहीं आ रही है? और दूसरा सर, मार्जिन को लेकर, मार्जिन रेंज को लेकर क्या है वहां सर? और नेक्स्ट 2 साल के अंदर हमारी कितनी कंट्री को हम ऐड करेंगे, और हमारी जो जिनके शेयर सर IPF में गए हैं, वो थोड़ा सा जानना चाहेंगे। चेयरमैन सर, आपका विजन देखकर मैं तो ये कहूंगा कि मंजिलें उन्हीं को मिलती हैं जिनके इरादों में जान होती है। सर, आपके इरादों में वाकई जान है, जो पंखों से नहीं बुलंद हौसलों से उड़ान भरती है। सर, आपकी उड़ान वाकई तारीफ के काबिल है, और ये कंपनी शेयर होल्डर को कितनी रिटर्न देगी, ये तो आने वाला समय बताएगा। ये समय हम देख रहे हैं। अभी कोई भी इन्वेस्टर इंडिया में ऐसा नहीं होगा जिसको आपकी इन्वेस्टमेंट, आपकी कंपनी में इन्वेस्टमेंट करके कोई लॉस हुआ। यही सबसे बड़ा इसके अंदर मैं वो मानता हूँ। KEI का, कृष्णा का एक जो संयोग है, ये बहुत ही अच्छा है सर, और उसमें आपका, आपके बोर्ड का मैं बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया अदा करता हूं सर। ये 2 सवालों के साथ ही बाकी आपने बहुत कुछ आपके मैसेज में, चेयरमैन मैसेज में आ चुका है, आपकी स्पीच में आ चुका है, और फिर भी एक जानकारी के लिए 2 एक छोटे से सवाल आपके आगे रखे हैं। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद सर। मेरा सर अकाउंट नंबर 109 है, संतोष भूटानी और MP भूटानी के साथ। मैं
सर इन्होंने जो क्वेश्चन पूछा है कंपटीशन फ्रंट पे और दूसरा मार्जिन पे पूछा है आप सर। मार्जिन एंड कंपटीशन फ्रंट, कंपटीशन
मार्जिन।
हाँ
भूटानी जी नमस्कार। देखिए जो एबिटा मार्जिन है, कंपनी कंसिस्टेंटली इस बात का प्रयास करती है कि हम अपने प्रॉफिट मार्जिन्स को इम्प्रूव करें। हर बिजनेस में एनवायरनमेंट कॉम्पिटिटिव ही होता है। 4-5 कंपनीज हैं जो हमें मेजर कंपटीशन देती हैं, और जो प्रॉफिट है, प्रॉफिट काफ़ी कुछ डिपेंड करता है हमारी कस्टमर प्रोफाइल पर, हमारे स्केल ऑफ ऑपरेशंस के ऊपर, जिसके ऊपर हम अपनी इकोनॉमीज ऑफ स्केल को ला सकते हैं और कॉस्ट कटिंग करके प्रॉफिटेबिलिटी को बढ़ा सकते हैं। तो हम हर तरीके से हर संभव प्रयास कर रहे हैं, ब्रांड बिल्डिंग एक्सरसाइज कर रहे हैं, जिससे कंपनी एक के प्रोडक्ट्स के लिए पुल क्रिएट हो मार्केट में, और हम कुछ हद तक 1 से 2% मार्जिन उसमें बढ़ा पाएं, और वॉल्यूम्स क्रिएट करने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं, जिससे ओवरहेड कॉस्ट एज ए परसेंटेज टू सेल वो नीचे आ जाए, और जो ज़्यादा प्रॉफिटेबल प्रोडक्ट्स हैं उनको कोशिश करते हैं कि वो कोई भी ऑर्डर्स हमें या वो कोई भी मार्केट हमसे लूज ना हो। तो ये प्रयास हैं, और कोशिश है कि अगले सालों में हम अपने EBITDA मार्जिन को और नेट प्रॉफिट को इंप्रूव कर पाएंगे। थैंक यू।
थैंक यू सर। नेक्स्ट शेयर होल्डर स्पीकर मिस्टर सुभाष चंद्र बाधवा जी।
हमको लिमिट कर दे 2 मिनट के लिए।
आप हैं मीटिंग में सुभाष चंद्र जी? और मे बी गगन कुमार। नेक्स्ट स्पीकर इज गगन कुमार जी।
Mr. Subhash, please unmute yourself.
2 मिनट का रिस्टार्ट कर दूंगा।
Hello, I am audible.
हाँ जी हाँ जी।
Respected Chairman and Board of Directors, good afternoon. My name is Subhash Vadva, and I have joined from New Delhi. My BP ID and client ID is 100822349. I first of all congratulate Chairman Sir and entire management of KEI for doing very well during financial year 22-23. Our secretarial department under the leadership of Kunal Sir very proactive, and I am happy that we get response from them quickly. Thanks for confirming my name as speaker. I support all the resolution of the company. I want to know from Chairman Sir how the company is planning to grow its business in the coming 3-4 years time, and his vision about retail business. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
थैंक यू वधवा जी। वधवा जी, मैंने अपनी अभी स्पीच में भी कहा है कि हम 1000 करोड़ के करीब अगले 2 से 3 साल में इन्वेस्टमेंट कर रहे हैं। गुजरात में एक नई फैक्ट्री लगा रहे हैं, जिससे हम एक्सपेक्ट करते हैं कि अगले 3 से 4 साल में हम 3 से 4 से 5,000 करोड़ का एडिशनल रेवेन्यू जनरेट करें। तो जो आपका क्वेश्चन है कि हमारा क्या विजन है अगले 3 से 4 साल का, क्या ग्रोथ करने जा रहे हैं, तो हमारा जो ग्रोथ का विजन है, एक तो न्यू ग्रीनफील्ड प्रोजेक्ट है जिसके बारे में हमने बात की, और जो एग्जिस्टिंग फैक्ट्रीज हैं इनमें भी हम डी बॉटलनेकिंग करके थोड़ा 10 से 15% कैपेसिटी अगले 1 साल में इंक्रीज करेंगे बाय डी बॉटलनेकिंग प्रोसेस एंड प्रोडक्टिविटी इंप्रूवमेंट। थैंक यू।
थैंक यू। गगन कुमार जी नेक्स्ट स्पीकर, और मे बी करम सिंह अरोड़ा जी।
Am I audible?
Yes.
Yeah. Good evening, Mr. Chairman, Board of Director and fellow shareholder. Myself, Gagan Kumar from New Delhi. सर, सबसे पहले तो मैं बात करना चाहूँगा अपने स्टॉक प्राइस पे कि 1350 का लो और 2800, मोर देन डबल इन लास्ट फाइनेंशियल ईयर। तो इसके लिए पूरी मैनेजमेंट को बधाई कि एक ऐसी दिशा हमारी कंपनी ने पकड़ी है कि इन्वेस्टर को अपनी इन्वेस्टमेंट भी एप्रिसिएशन भी साथ साथ मिल रही है सर, 1 साल में डबल प्राइस। एंड मेरे जो 1-2 क्वेश्चन है छोटे से, वो ये है सर कि हाउ मच शेयर ऑफ अवर कंपनी इज ट्रांसफर टू IEPF फंड इन लास्ट फाइनेंशियल ईयर, एंड व्हाट आवर कंपनी do for shareholder to release their share from their IEPF fund, sir. And my second question is, what is our roadmap for next 2 years? These are only 2 questions I have. Rest, it would be unfair on my part if I don't praise our corporate governance under the leadership of our CFO and Mr. CS, our CS, Mr. Kunal Kishore. Thank you so much for this opportunity.
गगन कुमार जी, मैंने अगले 2 से 3 साल का विजन अभी भी अपनी स्पीच में भी बताया और अभी भी बताया कि हम जो नए प्लांट्स में इन्वेस्टमेंट करने जा रहे हैं और उससे जो हमारा 18 से 20% का हर साल ग्रोथ आएगा, वो मैंने ऑलरेडी एक्सप्लेन किया है। एग्जिस्टिंग प्लांट्स में भी हम ब्राउनफील्ड एक्सपेंशन कर रहे हैं बाय डीबॉटलनेकिंग प्रोसेस, एंड नया प्रोजेक्ट लगा रहे हैं जिससे हम अगले 3 साल में 4 से 5 हजार करोड़ की एडिशनल कैपेसिटी जनरेट करेंगे और उम्मीद करते हैं कि देश में और दुनिया की मार्केट्स में उसे बेचेंगे। जहां तक शेयर का सवाल है, वो आप
IEPF में गगन जी, जो भी IEPF में 7 इयर्स तक क्लेम नहीं करते हैं, उनका बाय डिफॉल्ट वो हमारे को जमा करना पड़ता है IEPF अथॉरिटी के साथ। तो मे बी लास्ट ईयर का यदि मैं फंड बताऊं तो 1,60,000 के आसपास था जो डिविडेंड जमा हुआ है। और जहां तक प्रोसेसेस की बात है, तो वी हैव अ वेरी ट्रांसपेरेंट प्रोसेस। जो भी रिक्वेस्ट आता है उसको टाइमली मैनर में हम प्रोसेस करते हैं, और यदि कोई डिस्क्रिपेंसीज है तो वो रिपोर्ट टू द डिस्क्रिपेंसी टू द मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ कॉर्पोरेट अफेयर्स, और यदि वो ओके रिपोर्ट है तो ओके रिपोर्ट भेजते हैं और ट्रांसपेरेंटली शेयर रिलीज करते हैं। थैंक यू सो मच। करम सिंह अरोड़ा जी, नेक्स्ट स्पीकर, और मे बी शशि जैन, स्वर्णलता, एनी ऑफ देम, if they are in the meeting they can unmute. 4 हुए, 4-5 और कर लेते हैं।
Mr. Karan,
और मे बी शशि जैन। स्वर्णलता,
हेलो।
हाँ जी बोलिए, आपकी आवाज आ रही है।
हाँ जी, मैं शशि जैन।
हाँ जी।
Good afternoon, Chairman sir, esteemed Board of Directors, and my co-fellow shareholders. Join the AGM on VC portal. I, Shashi Jain, DPID number 3001181022796, join the AGM from Delhi. First of all, I can congratulations to Chairman sir, management and team of the company for give us great performance. Most of the query is covered under Chairman sir's speech. I thanks to the secretariat team to help me to join the AGM on VC platform to give my review in presence of the management. I support all the resolutions. Thank you so much, sir.
थैंक यू। स्वर्णलता जी, नेक्स्ट स्पीकर शेयर होल्डर, और मे बी राकेश कुमार, प्रमोद कुमार जैन।
हेलो।
हाँ जी, आवाज आ रही है आपकी।
Okay, thank you. Good afternoon, respected Chairman sir, Board of Directors, and my fellow shareholders attending the e-meeting. Myself, Sonlata, joining the meeting from Delhi. Sir, I have a couple of queries. First of all, what steps have been taken by the management to safeguard the interest of small shareholders like me? Shall we expect further split of equity share for better liquidity? Second point is that Indian wires and cables industry has become one of the largest sectors for the development in Indian economy in terms of both revenue and infrastructure. So in this regard, Whether the management has any plan of raising the equity capital by the right issue in near future. Thanks to the Secretariat Department to organize a wonderful meeting for shareholders and hope the management will hold the shareholders meeting through this virtual platform in future also so that shareholders from faraway places like me can interact with the management. I already have casted my e-vote. However, I hereby support all the resolutions. Thank you and all the best, sir.
See, there is no further plan to raise the equity either in the form of the right issue जो आपने बताया, कोई plan नहीं है अभी, and internal accrual is sufficient to meet the capex requirement as well as the working capital requirement. जहाँ तक small shareholders का आपने बताया, so as we said that we are a good governed company, so all the small shareholders, either the small shareholders or the institutional shareholders, we are operating in a very transparent manner and everything is available, whatever the information is on the public domain. Thank you so much. Pramod Kumar Jain ji, next speaker shareholder. Or Sanjay Katpal. I will take next two and then we will conclude. Pramod Kumar Jain ji, if you are in the meeting, you can unmute and ask your query if any you have.
मिस्टर प्रमोद नहीं है, संजय जी को.
संजय कटपाल. संजय कटपाल एंड अशोक कुमार जैन.
हेलो, मेरा नाम संजय कटपाल है. मेरी आवाज आ रही है सर?
हाँ जी आ रही है.
नमस्कार सर, मैं दिल्ली से संजय कटपाल बोल रहा हूँ सर. मैं बहुत पुराना शेयर होल्डर हूँ. शेयर बहुत ही चीप रेट्स पे हमें मिल गए. ये हमारी गुड लक थी. हमें कंपनी पर फेथ था और हमारा फेथ एक अच्छे विश्वास में कायम हो. पहले ही लगता था कि ये शेयर जो है कंपनी का बहुत अच्छा जाएगा. हमारा अंदाजा ठीक निकला. हमने मैनेजमेंट को सही परखा और इतने अच्छे तरीके से कंपनी ने ग्रो करा. पिछले ईयर से ही ये जिस प्रोग्रेस से शेयर चला, काबिले तारीफ है सर. बहुत से स्पीकर्स ने बहुत सी बातें करी, बहुत कुछ पूछना चाहता था लेकिन कुछ खास बचा नहीं. हाँ, लेकिन एक चीज जरूर है, कहते हैं इंसान ये जरूर कहता है दिल मांगे मोर. अभी भी दिल कहता है कि आप हमें बोनस दीजिए, क्योंकि कंपनी के शेयर का रेट इतना बढ़ चुका है कि एक आम आदमी की पहुंच से ये बाहर शेयर जा गए. एक समय था जब ये 100, 150, 200 रुपए का हुआ करता था, तब बहुत इजीली बाइंग एंड सेलिंग हो रही थी. लेकिन अब यहाँ से हम सिर्फ पुराने शेयर को ही एक कुंडली मारकर बैठे हुए हैं, इसे ना बेच रहे हैं. अगला खरीदने की हिम्मत नहीं हो रही. ये तभी संभव होगा जब यहाँ पर स्प्लिटिंग या बोनस या कुछ इस तरीके से हो. लोगों के शेयर तो बड़े ही बड़े, लेकिन इसके साथ साथ कुछ इस तरीके से हो कि हम मार्केट से बाइंग एंड सेलिंग अपनी गायब ना करें. प्लीज सर, शेयर को कुछ इस तरीके से करिए कि ज्यादा से ज्यादा अच्छे से अच्छा बोनस हमें मिले और हमारी डिमांड्स पूरी. थैंक यू सर.
We'll discuss. Sanjay ji will review and consider this matter and in the best interest of the company. Thank you.
Ashok Kumar Jain ji, next speaker shareholder.
सर, आवाज आ रही है?
हाँ जी.
हाँ, नमस्कार. आई अशोक कुमार जैन, CPID number 300118102425590. Join the AGM from Delhi, sir. Honorable CMD, sir, and esteemed Board of Directors, congratulations for excellent performance during the financial year 22-23. Sir, 22-23, our net sale amount is 6912 crores, reflecting a strong, remarkable growth of 20.70%. This remarkable growth due to our management and staff doing a hard work, sir. This is बधाई के पात्र हैं, sir. Sir, most of my queries cover under your speech, and most of the query already raised by the previously shareholder, sir, regarding bonus, regarding right issue, regarding capex plan, this type of. So, sir, I have this time no query. Now I thanks to the Secretary Department to help me to join the meeting on VC portal, and I support all the resolutions I thanks again, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Jansab.
Thank you. Thank you so much. In the interest of time, I will now conclude this question and answer session. I request all the other registered speaker shareholder or maybe the other shareholders who have joined this meeting to post their query, if any, in the Q&A box, and we will reply their query within a week's time. Now with this, we conclude the Q&A session. Questions asked through the chat box will be replied to the respective shareholders in a week's time. Members who have attended the AGM today and who have not cast their vote by remote e-voting may cast their vote on the e-voting platform now. So 15 minutes of window is provided after this meeting. So you can cast the votes if you have not already done the same. Thank you, dear shareholders, for attending this AGM virtually. I once again thank our chairman, sir, board of directors, auditors for their participation. Now I propose vote of thanks to our chairman, sir, and the entire board of directors who are present here on the dais and who have been present in this meeting also through online. With this, now we conclude this meeting, and thank you so much to all of you for joining this meeting. Thank you so much. Yeah, we conclude this meeting now. Thank you so much.